Howdy folks, I just wanted to give an update on what happened today. Now today I talked about the $5 billion border protection. But see, the actual package is far more than that. It's $18.1 billion. And this is what it includes. Shelley Moore, Capito, Senate, is doing a fantastic job. Customs and Border Protection includes $5 billion for border wall system and 200 additional border patrol technicians and 119 new customs and border officers at ports of entry. Now, I do believe, I'm not sure, but I do believe that this is entailing, it is not including, I think it was $3 billion that Trump already got through the Pentagon through moving over money from the military fund of $750 billion. A lot of money, $750 billion, okay? So that $3 billion should be added to the $5 billion. And I think that $3 billion was not including these other things. So it looks like we have a total of maybe $8 billion for the wall at the moment, which is quite sufficient. I have a feeling things are going to get even better. The Dems are going wacko. Why? Because you can see over here on Gateway Pundit, what did they do? Tear down that wall. Democrats and 11 House Republicans vote to overturn Trump's border emergency declaration. But that's a declaration. That's not the funding, is it? No. Of course, it would stop it, but it's not going to stop it because they can't. No. But on Friday, the Democrat-controlled House voted to overturn Trump's emergency declaration in an attempt to block him from diverting $3.6 billion. Like I said, it's more than $3 billion in military construction funds towards the barrier. It was the second time the House has approved the measure. Trump vetoed the first resolution in March. Friday's vote was 236 to 174, with 11 Republicans joining Democrats in the House now. Okay? Remember, the House is dominated by Democrats, but that margin is not big enough to override an expected veto from Trump. Again, Trump will just veto this. Under the National Emergencies Act, Democrat lawmakers can force a vote to end the emergency declaration every 6 months, the Hill wrote. Trump's move did not get much support in the Senate either, even though the chamber is controlled by Republicans. The Senate voted 54 to 41 earlier this week to pass the measure, with 11 Republicans joining Democrats. The Republican supporters, including Senators Lamar Alexander of Tennessee, Roy Blunt, and you can take a screenshot of that or pause it and take a look. So anyway, the total here is $8.6 billion for the wall. We have $5 billion here and 3.6 that he is already using and building over 1 mile per day. You can expect that to increase to 2 or 3 miles per day, maybe even more. 1 mile a day is an awful lot of territory to build a wall that is, I believe, most of it's 30 foot tall. Amazing. Also, Trump, has told you in the rallies that this wall has been climbed by professional climbers, and it is almost impossible to climb. Many different technical ways that can be achieved, okay? So then another thing that Shelley Moore Capito did was she approved U.S. Coast Guard for $11.6 billion package. This includes $3 million increase for technology upgrades at the Coast Guard's National Maritime Center. It funds the Advanced Training Center in Harpers Ferry, all of West Virginia's USCG facilities. Now, what does this do? It says right here, support for fast response cutter. What does the Coast Guard do? Drug running in the ocean, doesn't it? Yes. Support for technology updates at National Maritime Center in Martinsburg. Support for offshore patrol cutter. Yes. Stop that drugs and child trafficking. FEMA $21.8 billion, $17.8 billion for disaster relief fund, and $10 million for high-risk dam safety grants she passed as well. That's all part of this fiscal year 20 Homeland Security appropriations. She is the woman of the hour. She's also, the United States Senate has also confirmed Eugene Scalia to serve our nation's USDOL. I think that's, forgot what that stands for. Yeah, Department of Labor Secretary. So, this is the same video I gave you before. So it looks like he's got $8.6 billion for the wall, and Trump tweeted, "No one has done more behind the scenes for the strong border security than Senator Capito. Her bill passed committee today with $5 billion for the border wall. West Virginia is a great state, and Shelley gets it done." So I wanted to show you some other things. McConnell flashback: if House acts on impeachment, Senate must have trial updated. The Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell several months ago said that if the House of Representatives were to impeach President Trump, the Senate has no choice and would have to go to trial right away. McConnell previously told NPR that if the House were to act, the Senate immediately goes into a trial. In order for the Senate to convict President Trump, 20 Republican senators would have to vote to impeach Trump along with 47 Democrats. That right there, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, okay? Let's just say it happens, though. And then it says 47 Democrats, including independents who caucus with Dems in order to reach the two-thirds majority. But out of that two-thirds majority, 20 Republican senators have to vote yes to impeach. We don't have that many rhinos, folks. At the time of this publication, 12 House Democrats do not support impeachment proceedings. That means that we take 12 away from the 47, and what do we got? Well, 35, right? That means you need to add 12 to the 20 Republicans. That means you would need 32 Republicans. It's not going to happen. But the Democrats still have not specifically named a crime that President Trump has committed. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that real quick, and they would have to have a trial and all that. And the reason why I'm not going to go through the rest of that is because it's fake. It's not going to ever happen. It's not. It's no. Just listen to Trump. He's going to win in 2020. I wanted to show you a couple other things that came in today. A new census, U.S. Census data finds 22.1 million American residents are non-citizens. Now, it's amazing. They've been saying it's 10 to 11 million, okay? For years. And I said, no, I believe it's 20 to 30 million. That's what I was saying over 2 years ago. Prince Andrew's role in Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile scandal being covered up by the FBI, says former Florida deputy. That would be the deep state FBI, huh? Yes. We definitely know the CIA and FBI extremely corrupt leaders, huh? And the NSA, they're getting better slowly. So I just wanted to go over a couple of headlines. We're not going to go into too much of the fake stuff. What Democrats don't want you to see: overview of CrowdStrike, firm that claim Russia hacked the U.S. and the Ukraine is now under President Trump's radar. You see, the best thing that came out from Jesse Water today, I got to show you this. Yeah. He showed this right on Fox News. Jesse Waters is doing a good job today. Sorry, Dems. Treaty signed by Bill Clinton provides Trump solid ground to request assistance from Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, on 2016 election or Biden crime family. That's right. The Dems destroying the Dems. Slick Willie put this law into effect over a decade ago. In 1999, Bill Clinton signed a treaty with Ukraine, signed by the Democrat president, on mutual legal assistance on criminal matters. This shows you how stupid they are for pulling up this Ukraine crap, huh? It's just like Pharaoh, his heart being hardened by God, and then the next thing you get is another curse. The treaty establishes a range of cooperation between the two governments about making testimony available, about making people available. So there is a firm legal underpinning to the request made by President Trump to Ukrainian President Zelensky on the 2016 election was completely legal and appropriate. J.C. Waters broke this news yesterday on The 5 on Fox News Channel. I heard it today on Fox. Must have been a replay. Jesse Waters, he's doing some good work. Can we end this nonsense now? No, let's put the Dems in prison, please. Can we, please?
Once again, Heisenberg and all the other guys, this is a treaty that was signed by Bill Clinton, and it's a comprehensive treaty agreement that allows cooperation between both the United States and the Ukraine in the investigation of prosecution of crimes. It appears that Trump was following the law to the letter when it comes to unearthing the...
Did you see that? It was passed when Joe Biden was a member of the U.S. Senate.
Long-standing corruption of Joe Biden. This is a treaty signed by Bill Clinton when Biden was in office. A treaty signed by the United States and the Ukraine to allow information sharing regarding criminal investigations. So President Trump has every right, according to this treaty, to ask for information regarding a criminal investigation.
Now, we just heard a little while ago that Biden said that they've already investigated my Ukraine dealings and they found nothing. Could it be that Joe Biden just did the gaffe of the year for himself? Oh, yes. Because not only is he guilty of pro quid quo, I think that's how you say it, of coercing and threatening them, and to fire the prosecutor who was investigating his son and him. It's just amazing. But he's so dumb that when he was a senator, this was passed by Slick Willie, one of his buddies in crime. I'm sorry, it just makes me laugh. It's a wonderful day, isn't it, folks? Praise the Lord for all these wonderful things. And don't forget, for only 66 cents, can you afford 66 cents a day to donate to my channel and news service and Bible prophecy, which amounts to about $20 a month? 66 cents a day. Can you afford that? PayPal on the front of my YouTube channel, on the right where it says donate to End Times Prophecy News, and this is my P.O. Box 16, Midway, Georgia 31320. Thank you for listening.